Hi, good morning.
Good morning.
What's going on?
What's going on today?
Well, I'm sorry I showed up in my pajamas on Emmy nomination day, where I am nominated for 2 Emmys.
Tell me about your tiara.
Tell me if you think I've gone too far.
I don't think you have at all. I mean, let's be honest about this. First of all,
I'm just going to be a real person for the rest of this interview. Don't mind my pearls and tiaras and my Emmy nominations.
What did you do when you heard you were nominated?
Well, the first thing I did was I kicked John Gosselin out of bed because he was, spending the night with me again since we're having an affair. And I said, that's it, John. I thought we were going to ride this wave together. So I screamed with delight and squealed and, then just took the wrinkles out of the stress that I'd been sleeping in all night.
How exciting, though, is it to go from, say, someone who the Emmys might not have been totally in love with to they're like little darling now? What does that say?
Well, I'm telling you, 2 years ago, I was, of course, inappropriate at the Emmys. And this year, I'm actually hosting the Creative Arts Emmys, which I lovingly refer to as the Schmemmys. And that's the category that I'm in, of course, being a D-lister, is I don't get to be in the fancy smancy primetime Emmys. I might get to attend. We'll see. Depends on how it goes at the Schmemmys. I mean the Creative Arts Emmys. It's a family over there at NBC Universal. And so I'm going to call Jeff Zucker,
Let's call
the
Jeff
chairman
Zucker
and
right
CEO
now.
of NBC Universal right now.
Let's call Jeff Zucker.
Okay.
She really is calling Jeff Zucker right now. Like, no joke.
Yeah, I'm kind of his darling.
Jeff Zucker's office.
Hi, it's Kathy Griffin for Jeff, please.
Hi, Kathy. I don't have him. I might have him in 5 minutes. What's the best number to get you back at?
I was just curious, is his head up Tina Fey's right now or someone from Heroes?
Exactly. One of the two.
I...
Tina.
Well, you know what? Screw him. I'm too famous to talk to him. I've got to go. Leslie Moonves is online too. All right. See, I'm too D-list for Jeff Zucker to even take my call.
Anything special that you're going to wear or who are you taking?
I'm going to take Ryan Seacrest as my date. And he doesn't know it yet. But when he finds out, he's going to be really, really excited. And I think the two of us will probably wear matching gowns, like the Olsen twins.
Not your mom. There's free wine.
Well, my mom can outdrink Ryan Seacrest, which is good. I'll see if my mom is up to it. I'm not sure. I also might go with Gail King, make Oprah a little jealous. You know what I mean? Mix up that pot a little bit. Or I'll probably go with Jeff Zucker because you can see he and I are very close.
I didn't know this, but I learned you were actually, yesterday, everywhere you turn, there was that Michael Jackson commercial. You were an extra during that. What was it like there being there?
I remember everything about that moment. I was an extra on the now infamous Bob Giraldi directed Pepsi commercial with Michael Jackson, and they gave me $40 cash, and I was thrilled to have the gig. And I was way in the back of the crowd scene, and when it happened, we didn't really know exactly what happened at the moment. And it's really fascinating to watch that footage because you can tell Michael doesn't know for a minute, and being the consummate pro, he keeps going, keeps dancing and stuff. But it was just, it was at the Shrine Auditorium downtown, and it happened, and I saw him only in a distance, and then he was gone, and there was sort of a hush, and people didn't know what the hold was about.
But what was it like for you all there? Was it just, did they tell you something? What did they say to you eventually?
No, they didn't tell us anything like that had happened, but I will tell you that even though I was in the back of the crowd, to see Michael Jackson come out with the glove and the sparkly outfit, and he was so thin. But I have to admit, it's one of those moments where you look at him and you're just thinking, is that really that person? Am I really looking at this person? And it was really exciting to see him. Mm-hmm. And even though it was from a distance, I just remember thinking, that's freaking Michael Jackson. And then when the accident happened, I would say most people in the audience, the paid extras, didn't quite know exactly what happened. And we were used to just production stopping and starting. And then later on, as the day went on, you started hearing these rumors that his hair caught fire, and then probably by the time I got home, it was a news item.
That might have been the moment that changed his life, many say, because...
Maybe.
What do you think?
I don't know. I mean, I can't imagine what it's like to be that famous that young, so I'm sure there are so many factors that led to, the eccentric life that he went on to lead. So, who knows? I really think so much of it is speculation, when he started doing what, and... you know, but I mean, I just loved him and had the posters when I was a kid and the whole thing. Yeah, I gotta go because Jeff Zucker is probably gonna start blowing my phone up with congratulations and a raise and everything. So hold on. Jeff, is that you? I don't hear anything. Jeff? Jeff?